Welcome in everybody. So this tutorial today will be on how to play as a Dead by Daylight killer in 2023. Alright, so I am making this video for the simple reason that I feel like the lines have been blurred on what friendly farming and an actual person that is trying to play as a killer they've blurred tremendously. They've people have kind of forgotten what to do. Now let me preface this by saying if you start a game of Dead by Daylight and you choose to play killer, you can play killer however you please. Okay, there is no rule book, there is no guidelines on what you should do, regardless of the survivor handbook where it says that you shouldn't slug, you shouldn't tunnel, you shouldn't camp. That is all just a personal choice. I say this, I am not personally a tunneler or a camper. I choose to play, in my opinion, fair and chase multiple survivors. Sometimes if people get in the way, yeah, I'm going to put you down. Yeah, I'm going to slug two people, whatever. I don't really camp. I've never really been that person unless I have a challenge or something like that by my community to do so. So the first thing I want y'all to understand as playing a killer is there are so many killers with so many different powers that you can choose from. Now I have every killer unlocked, and the main thing that I need to tell y'all is learn the person that you want to play. I personally am a pig main. Now that being said, the pig has specific powers that they use: Hangman's Trick, Surveillance, and Make Your Choice. Now these three perks are not personally perks that I use. I use the pig because I love the Saw movies. I love Amanda Young. That's my personal favorite. It's also one of the easiest ones to play friendly and to farm with because people usually tend to not be so scared of a pig that is just standing still and kind of like snorting around during the map. So the first thing that I want y'all to understand is that you need to learn your perks. There are so many perks in this game. As you see, I have 7 pages of all these different perks. Now, all these perks are from their respective killers as well as just rare perks and general perks. That being said, choose which perks that you want to use and try to like before you go into a match, try to decide what you're going to be doing. Okay? Choose what you want to do. If you're just going to play the game, then choose perks that you want to be able to win the game with. Remember, there are no rules. You can play how you want to play. Okay? So for the sake of this one, I'm going to load into a match. I have no perks on, no add-ons to my power, which is the reverse bear trap, and I'm not playing any offerings. Now, as a friendly, this is going to be friendly match. I am not going to hook people unless they ask me to hook them. I am not going to injure people unless they ask to be injured so that they can heal up and get more points. As a friendly killer, I am not going for points. I don't even care. I want to give a relief to all the other sweaty killers that are playing right now. So I'm going to play strictly a friendly match. I'm not worried about my points. I will bring bloody party streamers so that the other people, the survivors, can have more points. Like I said, as a friendly killer, remember this, friendly killer. Don't worry about your points. It's not what you're going for, Okay. Now it might take us a little bit to get into a match, but that, you know, that happens. Okay. So just bear with me as we get into a match. Right now, the match times are a little longer for Killer. There's a lot of people playing Killer right now. Okay. For survivors, I'm going to ready up because it doesn't matter what they're bringing. It doesn't matter if they're bringing flashlights. It doesn't matter if they're bringing med kits. It doesn't matter if they're bringing toolboxes. Doesn't matter. I'm playing a friendly killer. Okay? Friendly killer means I don't care about my points. I don't care about you blinding me. You can blind me all day. It's not about me. Friendly killer is about you. Okay? As a survivor. So we're going to load in. I didn't put in a map offering or anything like that, so we'll see what they got. So right now they're running an event, so this red envelope is for people to get cosmetics. Somebody played a white ward, which is to keep their add-ons to their toolbox or their med kit or whatever, as well as My Bloody Party streamers, which is sometimes, not always, sometimes an indicator that your killer is either A, farming, B, a friendly killer, or hell, they might just be going balls to the wall and try to get as many blood points as they can. Like I said, sometimes it's an indicator. Don't really go off of what the killer is offering. I usually play a Bloody Party streamer if I'm being friendly because of the simple fact that I want them to get as many blood points as possible. Now, one of the things about a survivor getting blood points is you running around with a survivor and doing pallets actually helps them being in a very long chase with getting multiple pallet stuns helps out the survivor's blood points a bunch. Now, I know like sometimes one survivor wants to do like all the pallets on the map, and that's perfectly fine if nobody else is trying. So here we go. We're loading into a match, and we're going to be a friendly killer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Now, I have no perks on. I have no idea where they're at. So, I usually go to the opposite side of the map because that's usually where they're at. I actually hear somebody already over here. So, we're going to go say hi to them. Somebody blew a gen on that side. So see, the Fang didn't run off because she's either not paying attention or she sees that I'm a friendly killer and not trying to actively kill her. So we know at least one. We know at least one gets it. Now this person's either fast vaulting. Hello, friend. Today you are an experiment on friendly killer. Would you like a helmet? Yes. Okay. So see, I did not like go after him, but he wants a helmet. So, going to put him down. I'm going to pick him back up, and I'm going to give him a helmet, and then I'm going to let him wiggle off because they get points for wiggling off. And then he's going to get points for the trap as well. Taking the trap off. So, the wiggle game right now. The wiggle game right now is very bad. Get boops from the Ada. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, your first one. Good job. Very nice. Very nice. Boop. Thank you. Give back rubs. Just show him that you're a friendly killer. That's all. That's all you have to do. Just show him that you're a friendly killer. You know, as Pig, I like to act like I'm giving back rubs as well. You want another one? You want another one? Yes? You want another helmet? I love you so much right now, Steve. So we're gonna give Steve another helmet because he wants another one, not because I want him to have one. So I'm gonna let him wiggle off again, because the simple fact that I'm a friendly killer and it's not about my points. Now I am getting points because of the so he wants chases. So we're gonna give him chases. I'm not gonna hit him because it makes him lose points if I hit him. He does have a flashbang in his hand. They did just put back in Maurice into the game, which this is Maurice. Maurice is the clown's horse that brought his caravan, this caravan right here, into the realm of DBD. So we love the horse. I personally love the horse a lot. So that's what Leon did. He brought me to the horse. That way we could pet the horse. We love Maurice. Which I totally forgot that this was this map and that Maurice was here. Which is crazy because in my normal games, like, this is one of the things I do like the most is giving pets. Gave him all the pets. Yes. All right. See, Leon, this is funny because Leon is actually my main, and I love Leon to death. Give the horse all the pets. Did the boop. Thank you for the boop. I appreciate you. So see, she picked up the flashbang and then used it. I don't mind. I don't mind getting blinded. I'm friendly killer. It's just what it is. Try to give them as many points. Hello, Ada. Hi, friend. Yes. Thank you very much for the boops. I really appreciate them. Okay. We're working on the gin together. And like I said, guys, thank you for watching this video. This is my first tutorial on how to play as a Dead by Daylight killer in 2023. As of right now, it is February 1st. Like I said, we do have the lunar event going on. As you see, it is the year of the rabbit. More than likely, Steve might want another helmet. Helmet. Steve loves helmets. We'll let Steve wiggle off. Steve's gonna wiggle so much that he pushes me off this wall. So Steve's trap is actually active now. Are you gonna take it off, or you want your head to explode? Yes? No? Okay. He wants his head to explode. Alright, let's go find a Jinn. Come on. So if you could tell, you could hear the beeping on the helmet. You see it? So it's going to slowly beep, and then it's going to get faster and faster as the timer goes down on it. So there's the second stage. And see, survivors get crows when they're just like standing still and not doing anything. So some of them have crows, which is perfectly fine. Steve got points for taking off the helmet. And then hello, Leon. Leon. Your crotch is in my face. Thank you. So there's the third stage of the helmet. And there's the final stage. All right. So we actually came across somebody that wanted the reverse bear trap to go off on their head. Like I said, as playing a friendly killer, it's not about me. It's about them, whatever they want. Now the other one, the Fang actually did the last Jinn as well as opened the other door, so she's over there. More than likely, the survivors will stay with me until the end. A lot of people choose to stay. Leon's doing his running in place act. Very nice, very good. I like it. I like it. And Leon's out. So they're all out, and the only person that died was the Steve that wanted the trap to go off on his head. So that is a friendly match. Now I want y'all to see the points, because I wasn't in it for points, so my points were a total of 14,000. That's only from hitting the survivors and putting them down. Now, as you see, they still got some really good points. Fang did a lot of gens, so she got quite a bit of points. Ada must have done some gens and stuff also, because she got pretty good points. Now, as y'all seen, Steve stayed with me. So, he didn't get a whole lot of points, but he got a game that he felt like he wanted and that he got. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here by showing y'all this is, or not the video, in this part here on how to be a friendly killer and not worry about your own points, as well as just letting the survivors have a good time however they feel fit. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back with another video of how to play a farming killer. Thank you for being in here, and thank you for watching. Welcome back, everybody. So this is going to be the second version of how to play a Dead by Daylight killer in 2023. Now we have already done the friendly killer, where we just basically went in, didn't worry about our points, didn't care about how everything went. We actually had a Steve that played around with us and got helmets and took them off, and then got his final helmet and let it go off on his head, thus killing him in the match. That was all purely his choice and not because of us. So what we are going to be doing today in this part of the video is we are going to be playing a farming killer. Now, a farming killer, we try to get points as well as getting the survivors points. So there are two different versions of a farming killer. The first one being what we like to call an aggressive farming killer, which means you basically play the game as if you're really playing the game, and at the end, you choose not to kill people. You choose to let them escape, but thus doing this by injuring them and putting them on hooks, people can get safe unhooks as well as healing points and stuff like that. Now, for a farming killer, we're worrying about blood points and getting us points. So I am going to put on a Bloody Party Streamer, which thus gives us a 100% bonus to blood points in all categories for this trial. I am not going to be putting on any add-ons, because the simple fact that as a farming killer, I don't want to waste any of my add-ons for me just going around and farming. Now, I am going to be injuring people, and I am going to be hooking people, but I won't be murdering them, killing them on their third hook. So we do have to pay attention to who we all have on the certain hooks, right? Alright, so I'll be loading in. Now, I run a very aura reading heavy perk build. Alright, I bring in Lethal Pursuer, which at the start of the match I can see people for 9 seconds. And anytime a survivor's aura is shown for a period of time during the match, the duration is increased by 2 seconds with Lethal Pursuer. I also run Bitter Murmur, which is every time a gen is fully repaired, survivors within 16 meters of that completed generator, I get to see for 5 seconds. Now, that being said, with my Lethal Pursuer, that turns into 7 seconds. Then, when the last generator is fully repaired, all survivors' auras are revealed for 10 seconds as of this perk, but 12 seconds with my Lethal Pursuer. Then I run Barbecue and Chili. Barbecue and Chili is after hooking a survivor, all other survivors that auras are revealed to you for 4 seconds, which is 6 seconds with lethal, that are further than 40 meters from the hook. So basically, everybody around the hook, I don't get to see their aura, but everybody 40 meters out, I can. And then Nurse's Calling, which is the auras of survivors who are healing or being healed, is revealed to you within the 28 meter range. So basically, as long as they're healing, I get to see them. Now, I get 2 seconds after they finish healing as well because of Lethal Pursuer. Okay? So I'm not playing a map offering. We have our 4 survivors. We're going in to play a farming killer match. Now, there's, like I said, there's 2 ways to do this. You can play the aggressive version, which is basically you go and play the game. Or you can go get their attention and hit, like swing and hit a hook and show them that you want hooks. Now, a lot of the times, not all survivors understand that. So if you are farming, not being friendly, if you are farming, if you're trying to go for points to help your rank or your player level, or just trying to get blood points, go and hit and hook survivors, play the game, just don't kill them at the end. If you're playing a farming killer, okay? Alright, so we're going to get into this match, and basically I am going to play the version where I actually play the game and hit and hook people. Now, they're going to get pallet stuns. They're probably going to get blinds. That's perfectly fine. I'm letting them farm as well. Okay? So let's get into this match, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by farming. Now, the only thing is that I'm not being friendly. Okay? As you see, I can see 2 survivors there, 2 survivors over here. Go ahead and take her off of there. I'm gonna let her unhook because I'm just playing a farming killer. Now, see, I'm going to come tap this hook and see if I can get them to come over and do it again. So, fortunately for us, I got a team that understands that I want to be a farming killer. May I have another hook? May I have another? So we got at least a couple people that understand that I want to be a farming killer, and that I'm happy that they allowed me to get points as well, because I brought in bloody party streamers. Heal. 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 Alright. Yes? We're gonna go ahead and get the second hook state on this one. And then they can heal up and we're good. Now we're gonna let them do gens, because it's all about their points as well. And to get maximum on their objectives category, they gotta do like 2.5 to 3 gens. So they don't have any gens yet, and I have 4 hooks already. So we're gonna sit here and do. She's gonna sit here and do a gen. I was gonna stay with her, but I'm gonna go see if the other people will let me do. Will let me farm. Thank you. So this might be the bill that came around a while ago. So he chose to do that. Now this is the deal. Sometimes that you get. Sometimes you get where survivors don't understand and they don't get. They don't get that you're being nice. You know what I mean? They see that somebody's already on double hook state. They're on their death hook, and that you want that you might be dangerous. So some survivors are not as trusting as others. So what I choose to do is just let them do the gens by themselves. Just let them do it. It's alright if they don't get it. You know what I mean? Now, if you really want to be a farming killer, you can go and choose to get those other people. So we actually have 2 other bills, which in this case you gotta kind of be careful, because sometimes you'll get them mixed up and you'll accidentally put them on their death hook. Now the other bills around here. So the other bill got the unhook, which is good, because I want them to get the points. So I went ahead and let them get the pallet stun because it gives them points as well. And I get points for that. Now, this other Bill has not been healed up, so there he is right there. As you see, the gen is completed, and I can see his aura for a little bit. Now, I'm going to go ahead, because I am farming, and go ahead and go get my other hook off of him. Now, I know this is the same person because he was injured. Okay? So now I just got to go find the other Bill. So they're actually both on the same one. So she's going to go for the unhook as I go for the Bill. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this Bill on a hook because I want to get my points. As a farming killer, that's what I want to do. But I'm gonna go away from the hook because I want them to get the points. There you go. Get Bill all healed up. Now this gives them healing points as well. And this will be my last hook that I get. As a farming killer, I don't want to kill anybody. I just want to... I just want to get all my hook states, so the only reason I have more than the 8 hook states is because someone DC'd and it gave me an extra. So they have 1 gen left. And this Bill over here is working on it. Well, he was. He blew the gen and then he left. Which is understandable. So I'm going to go ahead and break this pallet as well because it gives me a little bit of points. Destruction, 100 points. Which is okay. You know what I mean? Now everybody's healed up and they know that they just got to do the last gen and get out. Which they're working on right here. Very good. There are a couple doors. Make sure you break every door that is on the map. If you are farming, Make sure you get all the destruction points as possible. You can also kick Jins. But with one person DCing, I'm not worried about the Jin kicks as far as damaging. But damaging Jins, breaking doors, breaking pallets, all that is really good. So we'll go ahead and we will let this Nia right here do the Jin, and we will just hang out until they're done. That Jin's getting done, repaired also. So they're all getting repairs as far as points. I don't know if the other one is on a deal, but there's also these right now, which you can do. So that Jin got done. Now this door is open. And the Bill's over there because he was hiding. Thank you, Nia, for being amazing. I appreciate you. I'm just going to back off from the door now because the simple fact that they're probably wanting to get out. See, there goes both of them. So as soon as I backed away from the door, they both ran in. So that's good. It was a really good... It says the entity hungers, but that's just because I didn't get any kills. The one person that did, they DC'd. So I got 17,000, which is fine, but I also brought in a Bloody Party streamer. Now, I got a great increase because the simple fact that I played the game as well. I hooked and did all that. So as you can see, they got really good points. 37,000, 36,000. This Bill got 20,000 because he didn't really like run around with us. The Meg unfortunately got 0. But that's because they weren't really paying attention and they DC'd after the hooks. But they would have got some pretty decent points as well. Great game. Thank you for the match. And this is a way for you to tell if there's somebody still in here. If they have ping, so nobody has a ping, which means they're all gone. So there's no point in waiting for a response. And you're like, well, why did you even put that? Well, I put that because there are 2 people on the same platform as I am, which is Steam. Okay. All right. So that is my kind of tutorial on how to play a farming killer. Farming killer. Trying to get points, trying to go for your hook states, giving other people healing as well. You know what I mean? Now, that being said, I am going to go into a match now that I would call a regular match. It has your perks that you want to be able to basically kill the other people, the survivors. You want to prevent them from escaping. You want to play your map offering, whatever map offering you choose. I prefer Midwich or RPD. It's my 2 favorite maps. As well as I use Amanda's Letter, which is while crouched, I can see survivors within 16 meters. It does decrease my bear traps, but I don't use my bear traps a lot. And then this helps my increasing in my crouching and uncrouching speed by 30%. So this is going to be a match that I play as a regular killer. Now, like I said, if you load into a Dead by Daylight match and you choose to play killer, you can play killer however you feel fit. There's no rules. There's no guidelines. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. This makes you toxic. This, I understand that that is what is said in the community, and that is perfectly fine. It's because we all have preferences on how we would play killer. Now, I don't tunnel people out. If someone gets in the way and they're always there, yeah, I'll knock you down, I'll put you down, I'll probably put you on a hook again. If you die, then that's you being around me. I don't purposely go after one person 3 times until they're all the way dead and out of the game, because I don't feel that that is fair. Personally, I don't feel that that is fair, as well as personally, I don't feel that it is fun for me as well as other people. This is a game of cat and mouse. Get chased, escape chases, stuff like that. If you're constantly the killer's attention, then it's not going to be fun for you, as well as for me, it's not fun for me. It's not fun for me to go chase after somebody individually. Can you do that? Of course you can. Why? Because you got the game. It's your match. You do whatever you want to. Okay? Let me make that perfectly clear. There is no rules and there is no guidelines on how you should play your killer matches. It's a personal preference. Okay? Now, I choose to use certain perks to try to get the fastest 4K that I could possibly get. Corrupt Intervention blocks the gens for 120 seconds, except for only 3. Lethal Pursuer, so I can see people from the very beginning. Starstruck, for when I pick people up, the other people in a certain distance are exposed. And Iron Grasp, to be able to get them to a hook if they're very altruistic, or if I just can't find one. You know, some people have boil over. So I am going to play RPD. We'll see where we go. Okay? But this will be a regular match. Now, I am not a god at Dead by Daylight. I'm not amazing. I personally feel I am a good killer. I can get a 4K a lot of the time. I also reached the highest grade, which is Iridescent 1 on both Survivor and Killer my first month of playing this. So I feel that I can do a pretty good job. Okay? So we got some envelopes, and then we got the Murky Regent, which like thickens up the mist of the game, of the deal, of the match. And then I brought an RPD offering because I'm going to take them to RPD. Now I'm going to play this match like I normally would play any other match. If I was streaming or if I was just playing just to play. Again, let me state, I don't personally tunnel or camp. It is not how I play the game. Can you play the game any way you want to? Yes. Everything in this video are all opinions of myself on how I choose to play. Okay? So I thank you again for watching, and we're going to get into this match with these 4 survivors. And I'm going to try to hook them until the entity takes them back to the campfire, which is where they started at. So hopefully the match goes good and I can show you some decent gameplay. But sometimes I run into those good groups of survivors that are just amazing, and I cannot get hook states or anything, and I don't get a 4K. I get maybe a 2K. Heck, maybe I don't get any. But it's perfectly fine because each match is going to be different. Okay? So hopefully I can give you some good gameplay so you can watch, and here we go. So it looks like they're all kind of in the main area. None of them around a gen. But the one gen that is open is this one, that one right there, and those. So everything on that side is blocked. I did see somebody go into the library. It's the Leon. We're going to go ahead and put the Leon down, as well as I am going to try to hook the Leon. Now, I have to be careful on this pallet over here. Sometimes people will be hiding. So I'm just going to go around the pallet just so I don't have to worry about it. As well as hook him and then leave. I don't camp hooks. It's just not my personal preference. I'm going to look for other people. And I feel like I got somebody with Starstruck. Which will probably be this one right here. So I didn't get him with Starstruck. He went for the vault, and that's not a smart move. Because I was able to get him right from there. Now, the Leon is injured. I am not going to be going back after the Leon because I choose not to. You very well could go back after Leon because he's injured. But I'll go after this guy. So he did a little spin move, and sometimes I don't get that, but sometimes I do. So he's going to go through the pallet. He's going to drop the pallet. The only thing about constantly going around like this is I'm going to get faster and he's not. So the survivor is going to stay the same speed, but I'm going to get a little bit faster so I'm able to catch that survivor. So now I'm listening for gens. Listening for that one. Listening for this one. Neither one of those are going. Here's the Leon. And since he is still injured, I'm able to put him down. But like I said, I didn't go after him right away. Now I'm going to go ahead and put him in the basement. Which makes it a little bit harder for survivors to come and get. I also like to put them on the back hook because it helps them take longer to get the survivor. So now I'm just looking for where the other ones are not. I haven't seen the Meg yet. Doesn't mean that she's not around. Doesn't mean that she's not doing gens. Doesn't mean that I just haven't found her yet. So I was able to snatch her, which is good. He's going to get in the way. I thought he was going to get in the way. But I'm going to break that pallet, and then I'm going to go after him. So they were not able to go get the the Leon. Or they chose not to, or however it is, but we got that 1K there. Bill doesn't know the map very well. He gets put down because I was able to pick up. I was able to pick up right where he was at, so he still had Starstruck. I'm gonna go ahead and break this, as well as not go after her, but if she gets in the way. They did get a gen done, so I'm very proud about that. We're gonna go ahead and get that hook on him. As you see, I did not go after the Meg. The Meg was freshly off hook. I didn't go after them. Now, I'm gonna make sure that Beal's gone, not just immediately getting the unhook. I could have went after the Meg. She did finish that gen. She got the blind off, which is fine. Alright, Bill. Where are you? Now, Bill didn't go for either one of the unhooks, so he's dead. And like I said, that will secure our 4K. As well as they did get one gen done. I did not tunnel. I did not camp. That is a personal preference. I chose not to. I got all my hook states. They had 4 gens still left to go. So in my opinion, that is a really good game. It is a merciless killer match because of the simple fact that I did get all 4K. As you can tell, I got 21. I might get 1 pip on the grade increase, but I did get 2. So this match was actually really good. So that's the max amount of points, or the max amount of pips that you can get. I didn't get a whole bunch of points because chases won and survivors hit. Basically, it didn't take a while for me to do it. But it was a pretty decent match, and especially for this this game, or this video, I think it went really well. Great video. Ooh. So I put great video, but I meant to say great game. But it's because I said video while I was typing. So unfortunately that happened, but hey, I'm human. It's what happens, you know what I mean? So again, thank you guys for being in here. I really appreciate it. I thank you for watching. I thank you for everyone that has spent the time to watch this video. If you could leave me a comment on how you feel the video went, or give me your personal opinion on playing killer. What do you do? Do you choose to tunnel or camp? Do you choose how to play? Are you a killer main? Are you a survivor main? Do you feel this video was useful at all? If so, please leave me some comments, leave me a like, leave me a dislike if you didn't like the video. That's perfectly fine. I really appreciate it. I don't normally do videos here. I usually stream live on Twitch. If you want to find me, my name is Little Whittle Gaming. There will be a link in the description. I love y'all. I appreciate you. I hope you have fun in the fog. If you are learning killer, have fun, man. Choose how you want to play and then go play it. But until I see you again, much love. Take care. Bye-bye for now.